Hey guys, what's up? Sirmo11 here, and it seems like everything is getting a revival these days. While Cartoon Network and really Disney have plenty of shows to choose from, I would say Nick probably has the least amount of things that they can bring back and still be successful or catch the eyes of people, really. Danny Phantom was a show by Butch Hartman, creator of Fairly Odd Parents. It was a superhero show about a boy named Danny who ends up getting ghost powers, and ghosts come through a portal and he has to capture or defeat them. It was a cool show. I think that it wasn't perfect. Usually with action shows, I want the story and the action. The show had some comedy and some chilled out moments too. I definitely enjoyed it. So I watched the convention panel recently on Danny Phantom. Butch Hartman was there and the voice actor for Danny was there. Butch was asking people if they wanted a revival for Danny Phantom and if they wanted it to be live action or animated. I think that animation makes the most sense, but some people have this idea that you need to make things live action. I think taking fantasy or even superhero things and making them live action can sometimes make them look bad. When I see people acting next to CGI, the thing I think is just, this is fake. Maybe that's just me. It's just kind of hard to take it seriously. Clearly it works for superheroes because people love those films, but those films also contain a lot of animation, by the way. Butch also talked about maybe covering Danny in college, and that makes sense to me. Butch was saying that he wanted to check something, so either he's just kind of like playing around, or maybe he's in talks or will be in talks with Nickelodeon about bringing the show back. Another revival was announced recently for quite an old show at this point, so I think that if that show is coming back, it's fine for this show to come back. Nickelodeon already brought back Rugrats, which I think makes sense on one hand, but on the other it doesn't. That revival ended, by the way. Fairly Odd Parents was brought back as a live action series, and that didn't go well and has been scrubbed from Nickelodeon's website, I think. So it's kind of strange. I wonder if Butch Hartman took part in that one. I don't know, but it's just kind of interesting. That was live action, and he had asked that, if people want live action for Danny Phantom or not. No live action. Live action does not look good. Please do animation. Please always do animation. So then they made an animated Fairly Odd Parents revival, which is more of a sequel to Fairly Odd Parents, and people seem to like it online. I've seen moments and clips from the show going viral. People like seeing how it connects to the original show, so I think that's the right path to go for the Danny Phantom revival. Avatar, The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra, that franchise is also coming back with probably the largest support behind it, which makes a lot of sense. It's getting 3 movies, a new show, a rumored preschool show, a video game with a budget, and I'm sure a lot more. I think that a new Danny Phantom could work, but it might have to be a little bit more story focused. Cartoons like that are pretty popular these days. I'd like to see it in that form. I heard this online, so I don't know how true this is, but I heard that some of Danny Phantom's best ideas were done by the writers or one of the writers and not the creator. Nothing against Butch Hartman. I just think that if that's true, maybe that specific writer or those writers also need to be brought back to just, add more to the revival. It's okay to have both of these people working on the show, and hopefully there's no fighting or arguments or anything like that. Would you like to see a Danny Phantom revival? Should he be in college now? What other shows should Nickelodeon bring back next? Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Sirmo11. See you next time, and peace out.